All right, hello, it's 9:30. Welcome to the weather update today. A beautiful day it turned out to be today. Of course, made it back to the Pine Barrens. It was absolutely spectacular. Absolutely amazing in the Pine Barrens. Absolutely amazing day. It's just nice clear skies, nice breeze, cool temperatures. We did a few high clouds in the morning, but other than that, it really cleared out nicely. And the treat was tonight because tonight we have the pink moon, the pink supermoon. This is what it looked like when it came up. It actually was kind of pink. So yeah, we had a pink supermoon. I actually took a video of that and a video on the Pine Barrens too, which you'll get to see. And talking about some issues that I had today with public transportation that I'm not going to discuss in this video. And this is the moon later tonight. So yeah, it was supermoon out there. Get out there and enjoy it. It really looks beautiful. And it was pretty amazing to see as it was rising as well. So here's the satellite image here for Long Island, and you'll see there's those patchy high clouds we had in the morning, but then as we move the day along, not a cloud in the sky, pretty much clear as a bell. So a very nice day. Looking at the current satellite image here that we have, the current satellite loop, you'll see that we do have this cirrus now advancing into us, at us tomorrow. This is a sign of the warmer air that's going to be arriving. But right now, we have really nice temperatures across the area. So let's take a look at some of these temperatures and some of these really delightful conditions out here, because we have really nice weather. Temperatures are in the temperatures are in the upper 40s to low 50s. We're still getting some, breezy conditions. Dew points nice and low in the 20s and teens. So very nice low dew point air today. It actually almost felt more refreshing than on Friday, believe it or not. Though Friday was a little windier, today felt a little cooler. Let's see what the high temperatures were today across the area. So we still managed to reach close to 60 degrees across Long Island. So fairly close to normal. Farmingdale got to 61. Islip got to 59. West Hampton got to 59. So we generally were around close to average. Let's see how the city did here. 60 degrees in Central Park. Let's see how it was in New Jersey. I have a feeling it was warmer in Toms River. Let's see. 61 there in Toms River as well. So fairly close to, with the northwest wind, there's not going to be that much of a difference in the temperatures. But we can also look at the airports as well through the other weather site. Looking at the wind to ground site right now. Let's take a look and see what we've got. If we've got any radiational cooling going on. No, not really. We got generally, there's a little bit right here. Right here, there's some radiational cooling. This is Manaville, 42. So we do have some radiational cooling there, 42. If the winds go light tonight, there may be some radiational cooling in the Pine Barrens tonight. So let's go take a look at the other site. We're going to go take a look at this site here, and we'll compare. So Islip 52. So you can see generally upper 50s most of the day at Islip being reported with a nice northwest breeze. The high peaked at 61, but that doesn't tell the whole story because I think it was a lot warmer throughout much of the day in New Jersey. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, now Toms River was in the low 60s at the same time. So you tack on a couple of degrees even with the northwest wind there in Jersey, and they'll be tacking on a lot more than that as we head into the next couple of days here. So let's take a look at the models here and see what we got. So we have this high pressure and a nice northwest flow, but now this high pressure is now going to move off the southeast coast, which brings us a southwest flow, which is a warmer air flow, and we're going to be dealing with that southwesterly, maybe even a little westerly flow on Wednesday, which is why Wednesday is the hottest day. And then as we get into Thursday, it looks like a pretty severe weather outbreak could occur in the south again. So we get into Thursday, you could see maybe a chance of rain, and then this cold front will come on through slowly, and then this high should build into the area and bring us more nice weather for the weekend, perhaps even clearing out on Saturday. And then that high moves away, and then we get stuck in kind of a crappy pattern again as we get into May here. But a couple of cold fronts still make it through, though, so it won't be stall front syndrome all the time. But let's not get too far in the long range here, right? We're mainly focused on this week here. And we'll worry about next week when we get to it because we got to deal with some heat this week. And so let's get started here looking at some of these temperature forecasts. on some of these models here. And we'll first start with the GFS. So after going down probably to around 40 tonight, and probably maybe even 30s in the Pine Barrens, tomorrow we will see significantly warmer conditions over parts of the area, particularly New Jersey. You can see Jersey's probably going to get to 70. I don't think Long Island makes it. I think we'll be in the low to mid 60s. But then, as that warm air really moves into the area, look at this. In the Wednesday morning, we're already quite warm in Jersey, already 66 in Toms River. And then, boom, well into the 80s in Toms River. And perhaps on Long Island, we'll see some 80s, too. We'll have to look at some of the other models and see how that handles it, like the HRRR and some of the other models. And then Thursday, it gets knocked down a little bit. You can see a backdoor cold front making it through Long Island. Probably maybe marginal relief in Jersey from that. Then Friday, we get another surge of warm air coming back up ahead of the cold front, so we're probably back into the 70s again, perhaps 80s with humidity. And this could be a strong cold front that comes through. And then by Saturday, once again, fair weather, temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, maybe close to 60. Hopefully a similar day today. And then Sunday, we warm it back up again. So you see what's happening here. Generally, do have some warmth again. That warm builds again Tuesday, May 4th, and then another a spell of heat, possibly May 5th. And yeah, I'm not happy about the heat returning, but it won't. Whenever we get the hot weather, it won't be around for long. It'll be just a day or two, and then a front will move through. So we'll also look at the dew points because this warm air that we're getting is going to be a little humid too. You can see these dew points come up into the 50s, maybe even some 60-degree dew points if you're in New Jersey. And this also is useful because it shows the wind. And you can see that there should be a sea breeze developing, hopefully, but it might not be enough to save the middle of the island and the North Shore for getting up to 80 at least. You can clearly see the backdoor cold front here. East winds to southeast winds in Suffolk County, but yet over in New Jersey, you got southwest winds. So that's the backdoor front right there. And then Friday, we're dealing with a very strong south. This might be a strong cold front event that we're going to have to watch for Friday because I'm seeing that V in the isobars again that we talked about. That could lead to some severe thunderstorms perhaps on Friday. So we're going to look at a couple of the other models here. When it comes to the temperature here, we will also look at the HRRR, and we do have most of the 0Z HRRR in, so we can actually use that as well. All right, to show you, here's tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow won't be too bad. Most of the blazing heat's going to be in New Jersey. Probably going to get above 70 there. I can't say it's blazing heat, but you can see nice sea breeze tomorrow night. And then here's Wednesday. Now, there's good news on the HRRR, though. It looks like it has a decent sea breeze over Long Island. So while Toms River is going to be stuck dealing with mid to upper 80s, we should just have 70s, maybe close to 80 on the North Shore of Nassau County. That's what it's looking like right now, that it looks like it does want to develop a sea breeze, which would really be important here. We look at the wind direction, you see that there is a southerly component to the wind on Wednesday, and that really will help get relief for us in New Jersey. On Long Island. I'm sorry, New Jersey, you're just going to have to just bake, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, guys. So then we're going to talk about our next chance for precipitation. Going back to GFS here, our next chance of rain would be with that backdoor front, actually, on Thursday, perhaps, tries to make it through. But that more substantial rain would be with that front Friday. And then you can sort of see that V, as we get closer, we'll have a better idea of what's going to happen with this front. It's way too far off right now. But then it moves away Saturday. We have improving weather and a decent weekend after that. So I guess I'll go look at the skies. Obviously, we're going to have plenty of clouds around. So tomorrow will be plenty of high clouds around. High clouds around Wednesday too. Thursday, Friday. But maybe we can get rid of it on Saturday. If not Saturday, maybe on Sunday we can get rid of it. Well, we'll have to see. Obviously, this is the GFS, so its resolution is not great. I can also look at the RGEM, which is a little better when it comes to showing you what's going on. So you can see those high clouds there that will be in on us, but then they dissipate. So maybe only later in the afternoon there won't be too many high clouds. Probably more sun in the afternoon. Wednesday, a good deal of high clouds throughout the day. Milky, junked up skies with contrails all galore, I'm sure. So you're going to be dealing with that for a while until we get this front through and hopefully clear this junk out, hopefully by Saturday. So let's go look at the Ventus sky here. This is the other model we can look at here and look at the temperature here. forecast. This is the HRRR temperature forecast. So first we go to tomorrow. All right, so here's tomorrow. Not too bad. On the South Shore, you're generally nice and comfortable, around 60 degrees. In the middle of Nassau, you're probably going to deal with more like mid-60s, all right? And Jersey still shouldn't be that warm because you'll see that there's a sort of a sea breeze there. It's Wednesday that we deal with the heat. So this is the HRRR. And, yeah, unfortunately, see, this looks completely different than the HRRR I just looked at on Tropical Tidbits. Somebody said that Tidbits underestimates. Could be right. We'll have to see, but it still shows a sea breeze here, but it does unfortunately show us reaching the 80s for middle of the island, most of Long Island actually, and then the sea breeze comes in later on in the afternoon, so the temperatures drop first into the 70s and the 60s on the South Shore around 3 o'clock, but you're still around 80 in the middle of the island. Let's move it along to 5 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock you'll see here that we are now dropped into the 70s in the middle of the island. North Shore still close to 80, South Shore in the 60s. But the South Shore will be the place to be for sure on Wednesday, because it's going to be, in Jersey, forget it, you're not going to see any relief from the heat. And it's going to be humid too. If we pop the dew points in here, you'll see we're going to have, it's going to be humid too. So let's do dew point here. So it shows the dew point close to 60. So yeah, the air conditioner is going to have to be on. Sure, I don't even like the humidity, so that's not a fan of the humidity. So we move this along to Thursday, and let's see what this does. You can see more of a southerly component to the wind here. So that would mean that Thursday should not be as bad on Long Island. I don't think it will be. But Jersey, you're probably still going to see 80 degrees. So again, it looks like just one really bad day, and that's going to be Wednesday. And then once we're done with that, hopefully we'll start seeing, it's going to take a while to get this front through, but hopefully after we're done with the heat, then we'll have to watch the cold front and see what kind of storms it triggers, and then we'll hopefully have fair sunny weather just like today, hopefully back on Saturday. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.